Cherry Blossom Yulong's surprise appearance at Yong Mei Mei's hospital leaves everyone stunned. The entertainment world stood still this week when Chinese actor Yulong made an unannounced visit to Yong Mei Mei's hospital room, leaving fans, media outlets, and even hospital staff utterly speechless. What seemed like an ordinary day at the Seoul Central Medical Center quickly turned into an emotional whirlwind, one that melted millions of hearts and reignited discussions about the deep, unbreakable bond between the two beloved K-drama stars. For days, rumors had been swirling online that Yong Mei Mei had been hospitalized due to exhaustion following her intense filming schedule for her latest historical drama, Whispers of the Autumn Moon. Fans were concerned but hopeful, flooding her social media with messages of support. What nobody expected was that Yulong himself, her long-rumored partner, confidant and co-star, would make a sudden emotional appearance that would change everything. Cloud with rain, the news that started it all. It all began with a quiet post from a hospital staff member that went viral overnight. The post, titled simply "He Came for Her," featured a blurry image of a tall figure in a gray cap and mask walking through the hospital's private entrance. Within hours, fans began speculating wildly. "That's Yulong. I'd recognize that posture anywhere," one user commented. "Is he visiting Yong Mei Mei? Oh my god, I'm crying already," another wrote. At first, fans dismissed it as just another celebrity rumor. But when a verified entertainment journalist confirmed that Yulong's car had been spotted outside the hospital's VIP wing, the truth became undeniable. Something big was happening, and the internet was ready for it. Bouquet, a silent entrance, a loud reaction. According to eyewitness accounts, Yulong arrived at the hospital quietly around 9:15 a.m. He was dressed simply, a charcoal hoodie, white sneakers, and a black face mask. No entourage, no cameras, no PR assistants, just him, walking with calm purpose through the hallways of the hospital. "You could feel the atmosphere change the moment he entered," shared one nurse. "It was like the air got heavier, but in a warm way. Everyone knew something emotional was about to happen." Yulong reportedly carried a bouquet of white lilies and pink camellias, Mei Mei's favorite flowers, symbolizing purity and eternal love in Chinese culture. As he made his way toward her private suite on the 8th floor, security personnel tried to block off the area, but whispers spread through the corridors like wildfire. When he reached her door, he paused. Witnesses said he took a deep breath before entering, a moment that fans now replay endlessly in their minds. Red heart inside the room. The moment that melted hearts. Yong Mei Mei was reportedly resting when Yulong arrived. Sources say she had been discharged from a mild procedure related to stress and fatigue, and her condition was stable. Still, no one expected the emotional scene that followed. According to an insider close to both stars, the atmosphere was thick with emotion. The second Yulong entered, Yong Mei Mei reportedly burst into tears. She didn't say a word at first, the insider revealed. She just looked up, saw him, and began crying. He rushed to her side, held her hand, and told her, "I'm here now. You don't have to be strong alone anymore." Those words have since become the most quoted line on Weibo, trending under the hashtag #Yulong for 3 consecutive days. Fans around the world have been recreating fan edits, art, and videos inspired by the moment. Dove, their relationship. A history of quiet strength. Yulong and Yong Mei Mei's relationship has always fascinated fans. Since their first collaboration on the drama Falling Petals 5 years ago, the pair's chemistry has been undeniable, both on and off screen. Though they never officially confirmed a romantic relationship, their interactions spoke volumes. From spontaneous laughter during interviews to the way Yulong would gently guide Mei Mei off stage after award ceremonies, their connection seemed genuine and deep. In one memorable red carpet moment, Yulong shielded Mei Mei from a sudden downpour with his jacket, a gesture that fans still talk about today. Yet fame comes at a cost. Rumors, misinterpretations, and online pressure often forced the two to distance themselves publicly. Insiders say this hospital visit was not just a reunion, it was a declaration of loyalty, a message to the world that their bond endures through every storm. Crescent Moon, a private talk that changed everything. After the initial tears and embrace, The two reportedly talked privately for over an hour. While no recordings exist, the room was secured for privacy. A close friend of Yong Mei Mei later revealed that their conversation was deeply emotional. They talked about how hard the past year has been, the friend said. Yulong apologized for not being there sooner, and Mei Mei told him she never stopped believing in him. It wasn't about romance or fame. It was about two people who understand each other's hearts completely. Sources add that Yulong promised to stay by her side until she fully recovers, postponing several international projects to do so. This quiet act of devotion has earned him praise from fans and fellow celebrities alike. Cherry Blossom fans react. This is what real love looks like. As soon as the story broke, social media exploded with emotion. Within hours, hashtags like #YulongVisitsMeimei, #TrueLoveInRealLife, and #HospitalMiracleMoment topped trending lists on Weibo, TikTok and X, formerly Twitter. Fans posted emotional tributes, including fan art, montage videos, and heartfelt comments. If you ever doubted love, just look at them. Yulong showing up for Mei Mei proves it still exists. I cried watching the photos. He didn't come for publicity. He came for her. K-dramas are real. Yulong is proof that love stories can happen off-screen too. Even celebrities join the wave. Actress Lee Hua reposted a news snippet with the caption, "Protect her the way you always have, Yulong." And renowned director Han Wei-jun, who worked with both stars on Moonlight Confession, wrote, "Some bonds go beyond scripts. What they share is rare, and it's beautiful." Dizzy hospital staff in awe. The hospital staff, who rarely speak about celebrity patients, couldn't help but share their amazement. One nurse described the atmosphere. When Yulong entered, it felt like the room brightened. He wasn't acting like a star. He was just a man who deeply cares. Another staff member recalled that before leaving, Yulong thanked the entire medical team personally and left a handwritten note expressing his gratitude for their care of Yong Mei Mei. The note, written in elegant calligraphy, reportedly read, "You have cared for the person most precious to me. I will never forget your kindness." That note has since been framed by the hospital staff as a symbol of humility and gratitude, something rarely seen in the entertainment industry. Rose the power of presence. Many analysts and entertainment reporters agree that Yulong's hospital visit marked a turning point in how celebrities express vulnerability. In an age where public image often overshadows sincerity, his quiet gesture became a powerful reminder that authenticity still touches people's hearts. Psychologists and relationship experts have even weighed in, saying that Yulong's decision to visit Yong Mei Mei despite intense media scrutiny was a courageous act of emotional transparency. When someone famous like Yulong chooses to show care openly, it normalizes emotional connection for millions, said Dr. Lin Jia, a relationship counselor. It tells people it's okay to love deeply and show up for those who matter. Sparkling heart, a message that transcends fame. What makes this story so powerful is not just that a superstar visited his rumored partner, it's that he did it with humility and humanity. Yulong's visit wasn't part of a publicity stunt. There were no cameras, no press releases, no staged photo ops. It was an act of love, plain and quiet, in a world that often mistakes noise for meaning. As one fan eloquently wrote online, "He didn't come to make headlines. He came to make her smile." Rainbow the morning after. Hope restored. The day after his visit, Yong Mei Mei's management released a short statement confirming that she was recovering well and in good spirits. Although the statement didn't directly mention Yulong, the tone was warm, even poetic. "Sometimes the right presence brings more healing than medicine," it read. That single line sent fans into a frenzy, interpreting it as a subtle acknowledgement of Yulong's impact. Meanwhile, photographers captured a few tender moments of Yulong leaving the hospital early the next morning, a soft sunrise casting golden light on his silhouette. He didn't speak to reporters, but his calm expression said everything. Sunflower, what this means for their future. While neither has officially confirmed a romantic relationship, insiders believe that this event could mark a quiet new chapter in their story. A friend close to Yulong hinted, He's realized what truly matters. He doesn't want to lose her again. Sometimes it takes a scare to remember what love really means. Fans are hopeful that this could lead to a more open, genuine dynamic between the two stars. Not for gossip's sake, but because their story reminds everyone that love, in its purest form, still exists. Shooting star from co-stars to soulmates. Many fans now describe Yu Long and Yong Mei Mei not just as co-stars, but as soulmates bound by destiny. Their journey, from colleagues to friends, to emotional pillars for one another, mirrors the very K-drama arcs that first brought them fame. In fan forums, people write stories imagining how their love might unfold, how Yu Long might propose one day, or how they'll continue inspiring others simply by being authentic. "They are the reason I believe in slow, steady love," one fan confessed. "No scandals, no chaos, just two hearts that keep finding their way back." Revolving hearts lessons from a silent visit. When the noise fades and the gossip settles, what remains is the heart of this story. Presence, love, and humanity. Yu Long's visit reminds us that sometimes the most powerful actions are the quiet ones. That showing up, especially when no one expects it, speaks louder than any grand gesture or headline ever could. Whether they choose to make their relationship public or keep it sacred, the world has already witnessed something extraordinary. Not just between two celebrities, but between two souls who have found peace in each other's company. Hibiscus, the legacy of this moment. In the days following the visit, fan clubs have organized charity drives and wellness campaigns in Yong Mei Mei's name, encouraging people to check on their loved one's mental health and offer emotional support. It's as if Yu Long's gesture sparked a ripple effect, a collective reminder that kindness, empathy, and love are still powerful forces in a world often driven by fame and competition. "We all need a Yu Long in our lives," one fan wrote. "Someone who shows up when the world gets dark." Rose closing words. A love that silenced the world. As the media frenzy gradually fades, one image remains etched in the hearts of millions. Yu Long standing quietly by Yong Mei Mei's bedside, holding her hand, whispering words the world may never hear. In that silence there was truth. In that gesture there was love. And in that moment, the world remembered what it means to care. Deeply, sincerely, and without expecting anything in return. The story of Yu Long and Yong Mei Mei is not just about fame or romance. It's about humanity, the kind that transcends screens, headlines, and rumors. It's about the courage to show up, the beauty of forgiveness, and the timeless power of love. And as fans continue to whisper their names together, Yu Long and Yong Mei Mei, one thing is certain. This was not just a hospital visit. It was a reminder that love, when it's real, never needs a script. Then,